Ciao amici, siamo qui in Firenze e... c'è David! C'è David! Hey guys, we're in Florence, and guess what? Hey, it's David! Oh wait, no, that's not the real David, that's where it used to be. David is now in a museum here in Florence, and not actually out in the plaza here, okay? And that kind of reminds me of something. You need to realize that there are a lot of tricks and things you need to know as a tourist. Because a lot of things do happen, you know, you do get ripped off, you do need things. So these are some tips for you here when you come to Italy. First off, a lot of times you see like these famous sculptures and stuff out in the open, or the panels to doors, like a lot of the panels of the baptistry at the Duomo, the cathedral here in Florence, are copies because they're redoing the originals. They want to keep them in museums to keep them safe for posterity. Now, some other things you might want to know is just basic tourist tips. We're here, this is Easter Sunday. Getting a room in Florence in the last minute, or Rome in the last minute on these holidays is very difficult. Okay? So make sure you're always booking ahead. Whether it's hotels, the Uffizi here, the main museum, you know, for the Medici family and all that, the amazing stuff, you know, Birth of Venus, amazing, amazing. You need to book ahead, you can pick up the tickets, and then you know you're going to get in, you know what time you're going to get in. Like in Milan, if you want to see the Last Supper, okay, you have to book that ahead, you know, months in advance, okay, because they only let in a few people at a time. Also, when you book things, ask for discounts, because sometimes they give group discounts, or sometimes early booking discounts, things like that. Also, when you're eating, ask for whatever the daily special is, okay, because the daily special is usually the best thing, the freshest thing, also the cheapest, and they won't have it on the menu, because usually they just, you know, give you whatever's the most expensive, okay? Also, you're taking this course, you obviously want to know a little bit of Italian, so you're learning all kinds of stuff. That always helps, even if it's just saying ciao, or arrivederci, grazie, you know, simple things like that, it helps. Okay? Also, when you're on the train, make sure, if you need reservations for where you're going, you have the reservations. Okay? Buy the right tickets, make sure it's there, and remember that, you know, the train video, I had you stamp it, make sure you validate it, or it's €50 fine regardless. €50 and you got to buy the ticket again. So instead of paying €30 to go to somewhere, you're going to pay 83. All right. Now, also, in terms of money, you know, make sure when you're home you make a copy of your credit card and stuff like that. So then, if it gets stolen, you can call up and say, "Hey, I lost this card with this number." Have all that ready, because sometimes you lose it. Maybe you wash it in the washing machine and it gets messed up. You know, yesterday I was talking to my mom. She was in Barcelona and someone took her backpack. It happens, okay? So have these things prepared. Okay, also make copies of your passport and leave that with, you know, friends, or have that in another spot, so you have that. And also, you don't need to pack a lot of stuff. Everything you want is here in Italy, from food to clothes to anything, all right? Film, you need to get new chips for your cameras, all that stuff, you can get it all here, okay? So, enjoy one last view of the little piazza here. See David one more time, and I wish you a great trip here in Italy. All kinds of great places to see. Ciao.